Oh, okay, now y'all want to stand with Kyrie. Now y'all want to have his back. Soon as y'all get in somewhat of what y'all see as a struggle, y'all not where y'all want to be. Y'all paranoid and all this other stuff, man. Y'all not with Kyrie. Y'all are not with Kyrie. Only reason, only reason a lot of y'all want Kyrie there is is the fact that you want him to play. This ain't got nothing to do with no V shot. You know, a lot of protesters they took the streets of New York um, yesterday in support, so-called support of Kyrie, and they was on social media, Twitter, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And uh, talking about anti this and anti that. Man, look, y'all, y'all wasn't with him in the beginning. Y'all wasn't with him in the beginning. Um, you know, look, I can understand. I can understand, protesting and everything, but this don't have anything to do with really genuine heartfelt uh intent for Kyrie. What's up with it, TJ? Boxing and Sports. Y'all go subscribe to my boy TJ Boxing and Sports. What's up, True Viking Queen? I see you in the building. LA Sports Live, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy LA Sports Live. Um, Dion, I see you in the building too. You said Kyrie is in the NBA. That's why people know him and appreciate his ability and his talent. He is doing nothing off the court to support his own stance. Yes, he is. Yeah, he is. He's doing a lot for people off the court and supporting his own stance. He's done a lot. It's just probably that you don't know about it. And Kyrie is not the one to sit there. Listen, there are a lot of NBA players that are doing a lot of stuff in the community, taking a stance and doing community service and stuff like that. Those are the ones that I have respect for that you really don't hear about. But in this case, I'm talking about the people that are just doing this just to bring attention to themselves. They don't care about Kyrie, and they don't care about him as a person, and they don't care about his body. They care about they care about his body. They care about his body being out there on the hardwood, and it's hypocritical. So hey, look, every and that's your opinion, but I'm sticking to my opinion, and my opinion is more of a fact more than anything. They don't care about this man. A big percentage of these people do not care about what Kyrie is actually standing for. A lot of them people they want him out on the floor. That's what they want. They're afraid um, that Brooklyn is gonna not gonna perform that well without him. Okay, they're afraid of their chances. The vast majority of them. Now there might be some people that are genuinely do care about Kyrie, but you know if you genuinely care about Kyrie or anything like that, you can lend your support in other ways. Y'all didn't care about Kyrie when he was he felt the way he felt about certain issues. You know, when he was coming out saying certain stuff or anything like that. I didn't see anybody out there protesting and going to bat for him at that time. Oh, but see, if Brooklyn was winning, I could guarantee you. And I know it's only 3 games. It's only 3 games, but I guarantee you, if Brooklyn starts winning or they go on a win streak, you won't hear any of it. You won't hear any of this, and that's what I'm talking about. This society is very hypocritical. What's up? Wait, what? And please do not come up in here. Oh man, I disagree. I disagree. Any of that? Listen, I'm gonna shut you down for real. It ain't got nothing to do about that. They don't. They're not in support of Kyrie. They just want to see him out there just trying to hoop and trying to help the team. I don't know, Slinky. Salute to you. I don't know. But they have a man. They have a mandate. We have a mandate uh, in Dallas County. So if he comes to Dallas, yes, because before you get into the American Airlines or before you get into the Dallas Stadium, guess what? Now, in terms of the other thing, then that's something that has to be looked into too. But they don't love Kyrie. They have absolutely no love for him. All they want to do is they want him out on the floor so that this has everything to do with basketball games and very little to do with Kyrie as a person and his health and his attrition and his anatomy and physiology of his body. They don't care about these individuals. And a lot of these guys, yeah, exactly. They just want to chip. They just want to chip. They just want to chip, man. They want to chip, and they want to be like, oh yeah, we want Kyrie out on the floor. What's up with it, Big Who? What's up with it, Think Tank? I see you in the building. That's all they want is a damn championship. They don't care about this man. But see, when Kyrie uh, says something and comes out on record and says something that you don't like, or when Kyrie is out there, okay, he goes missing and everything like that. Oh, but then you find out that he's out there doing some community service, and what I call community service is actually helping somebody without out having to be seen or having to display on the world on what you're doing, buying George Floyd's uh, family a house and everything like that without letting everybody know on social media. That's really true community service. I'm not trying to disagree. They may be for real for him. Man, here you go again. Wait, what? I told you. Hey, that's your first warning, man. Look, I told you. I'm not for it today. I don't want to hear that shit. That shit is. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit at all. It's hypocritical. Just like they're trying to hype up Mello now. Oh yeah, well Mello man, he's hooping and all this other shit, man. Y'all had merit, man. Y'all wasn't giving Mello his just due when he was out there working. All y'all was doing was trying to make it a fad about him. Uh, bye. I'll holler at you, man. Not today. I'm not gonna tolerate that bullshit, man. For real, not today. You know how I get down, man. Like this isn't no uh not listening or anything like that. If you can't read between the lines about what the fuck is going on, then you need to wake your ass up. You need to go around some people that actually got some common sense and common knowledge. Hell yeah, health is wealth. But people don't see it that way, Big Who. Matter of fact, uh speaking of like they would rather Kawhi be out there with degenerative knees killing himself than actually concerned about what this guy is going through. Yeah, exactly. Man, it's a fucking agenda think tank. You said right. People say Carmelo should never even play overseas. Now he proved them exactly. Right, exactly. See, and a lot of people they just think Kyrie has been or just started doing that stuff. Man, he been for the people. He been for the people. He may not do it the way that you want him to do it, or he may not be out there broadcasting it, doing this way and doing that way and all this other stuff. But look, I'm not gonna have anybody coming up in here trying to uh, debunk even any of the shit that I'm saying, because this shit happened. See, protests like this, a lot of these protests and all this other stuff, man, these people are just doing, some of these people are just doing this shit just so that they can bring attention to themselves and try to start some shit, man. And believe it or not, some of it is set up too. We want Kyrie. Stand with Kyrie. Yeah, you want Kyrie back on the fucking floor. That's what you want. Said these are athletes care or what they put in their body. You have to. You see fucking Chris Goodwin got blood clots. He got fucking blood clots. Everybody's body's not the fucking same. You can't just stick anything in anybody. You running up and down the floor, everybody's hearts beat different. People got heart conditions. There's guys that play with diabetes in the past. People got to take medicine. No, it is the same, Theo. Salute to you. It is the fucking same. It's exactly the fucking same. They did Chris Jackson, aka Mahmoud Abdul Raouf, one of the best shooters to ever grace the floor. He was Steph Curry before Steph Curry. He gets a blood clots and fall out like not Lim Bias, fucking Hank Gathers. A big percentage of players have already overgrown hearts. That's why they did it in the movie. I know the man personally. I know his sons. His name is Willie Cager. He played for UTEP, or AKA Texas Western, what they were called back in the days. He had a heart condition. He had an overgrown heart. I had heart murmurs when I was playing. I couldn't play for the coach wouldn't even let me even grace the floor. I couldn't practice or do none of that stuff. Had to go extensive tests. Had to run on a treadmill. Had to do EKG, CAT scan on the heart, all that stuff. Yeah, Reggie Lewis. Oh, but they said, oh no, he was doing drugs and da 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 da. Man, I don't want to hear that. It will, man. Listen, and you know what, Slinky? I'm not saying that. Listen, everybody's body is different, but it show is not going to react to everything the same. Chris Goodwin, Chris Goodwin said he started feeling funny when he was running up and down the floor. And listen, man, when you running up and down the floor for 30 plus minutes, I'm talking about the guys that are like superstars and all-star levels and stuff that are playing big minutes and stuff like that. Man, your heart is constantly pounding. It pounding and it stop, pounding and it stop, pounding and it stop. Some of y'all don't know the anatomy and the physiology of the body, man. Y'all got to understand things like the central nervous system, the circulatory system, and then you also need to know about cardiovascular health. But I'm not trying to get scientific with some of you motherfuckers. Not y'all. I'm talking about these guys that are out here that really don't know common sense. They just think that these guys, oh, run up and down the floor, run up and down the floor, not realizing, man, this guy's a human being. Not realizing that this guy has to do. They're doing 2 or 3 a day. Some of these guys are working out hard before the games, already coming in a pure sweat. These guys are sometimes already tired. That's why I don't criticize a guy like Kwame Brown, because Matt Barnes already got on record and said that this guy was coming out already working out and stuff hard as hell, just trying to maintain so that he could get some minutes on the floor and trying to get better. What's up with it, Will Strong? Y'all go subscribe to my boy Wilts. New York stand up. Yes, Knicks are back, man. Please believe it. Yeah, Chris Bosh, man. You know, and I don't want Bosh playing. I didn't want LaMarcus Aldridge playing, because guess what? If something happened to them dudes on the floor, guess what? I would blame the fans. I would blame the management. I would blame everybody, because they have a lot of guys that try to persuade you into doing stuff against the player's will. You know, you guys got to use your mind, man, and stop thinking that these players are robots. What's up with it, JMJ? I see you in the building. 21, North Carolina in the building. Also, you say in a country you have to, man. You know, I'm not with any of that shit. You know, but man, they not standing with Kyrie. They don't care about Kyrie. Just like they didn't care about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Just like they didn't care about Muhammad Ali. Just like they didn't give a fuck about Bill Russell. They gave a fuck about Will Chamberlain because of his political belief. They didn't give a fuck about none of them guys. They didn't give a fuck about Jim Brown. They didn't care about they didn't care about Sam Jones. They didn't care about none of those motherfuckers. And look what they had to do. They endured a lot. And people want to talk about guys that, oh yeah, I'm taking a stance and all this other shit. Hey, you imagine being spit on. You imagine having drinks really poured on you. You have a lot of people putting your face in the toilet while you in the bathroom with surrounded by 2 white guys and stuff. It happened. It happened to Neville Shedd in 1966 in Texas Western. Go look at the movie Glory Road. That's the type of shit that we were having to put up with. They want to praise a guy like Adolph Rudd, but no, you need to be giving Don Haskins his just due, because he started 5 African Americans and took a risk when he wasn't supposed to. That's what you call taking a stance. Yes, Kyrie is not even out here pumping his fist or anything. He's quietly sitting back and observing, just like y'all sat there and excoriated him for being gone a couple of days, not realizing that this guy was actually doing something. Exactly, man. Yeah, think tank. Oh yeah, exactly, man. I would ravishing Rick Rude this shit, nigga. I would Shawn Michaels this shit, nigga. I would fucking figure four leg lock this shit, man. This shit right here, you can't read through between the lines, nigga. Something's wrong with your ass. Oh man, man, I can't get no calls. Um, man, come on, refs. Nah, motherfucker. You a superstar. You out dribbling every fucking body when you was in Houston and shit. Didn't want to use your team. You so great. Go get it done, Harden. I'm not gonna say nothing about KD because I know what he brings to the table, but they still got to get it done, nevertheless. Not for no damn basketball. Exactly. Facts, TJ. Right. Alonzo Mourning problem were from game day. Exactly. 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 These people don't care. They don't care about what happens to an individual. They just care about basketball games. And the owner, the Asian cat already has said that. He said we know what the goal is, and that's to win championship. Kyrie knows it. Motherfucker, you don't care about nothing but your marketing and your appeal, and to put cheeks in seats, to put asses in seats. That's all you worried about. You're not worried about nothing else. You worried about your organization, and you worried about putting a banner in the goddamn Raptors. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. Nobody is for Kyrie. Did I disagree with some of the things that Kyrie said? Yeah, but one thing I never disagree about with Kyrie, I never made fun of him about doing burning sage and all that other bullshit because I know plenty of people that do stuff like that. You know, that was just his thing. There's guys that think differently. I mean, they criticize certain Muslim players for praying the way that they prayed before a game. NBA will be suffering. Already, Washington Nets and Lakers still won't make it to fire. Adam Silver is a fruity. Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. The league has went. Yeah, that's facts. I think Tank. See, Adam Silver is. See, he's not about the game basketball itself. You see, he's trying to do dumb shit like take the game outdoors and shit like that. You know, which outdoors it's all right, but you also got to take into account, man, the blacktop and stuff. What could potentially happen? You know what could potentially happen, such as various injuries. But more so than that, he's not about the actual game itself. He's about social media and appealing to what's trending, if that makes any sense. And he thinks analytical too. He's not like David Stern, God rest his soul, who thought outside of the box and to try to get the game global. Shit, what do you think China just did? China just pulled our games because fucking dumbass Eden's cancer want to sit up there and try to say some dumb shit. I understand the intent of what he's saying about, and he feels it's wrong and stuff like that. But now we've already had problems with China. Now they pull the Boston Celtics games and stuff like that. What you think that's going to do? And Boston is a hell of a big market. Yeah, 4 point line. Yeah, man, and listen, Omaha, they stole that shit from Ice Cube. A lot of the shit. Listen, a lot of the shit. I'm gonna just put it to you like this: they stole from Ice Cube. They stole a lot of shit from Ice Cube. What Ice Cube was trying to do with the Big Three. Everybody knows that because he doesn't want to put something in his own body. Don't care about. Yeah, they don't care about Kyrie as a person. Yeah, they demanded him to do something against his will, but then he ends up messing up. Something ends up terrible happening to him. Guess what? Right, exactly. But he want to come here and try to start problems and stuff like that. Like, okay, yes, we already our relationship isn't the best with China, but we still have business to do with them. Let's not make no mistake about it. We still have business to do with them. They still want to do business with the U.S. That's the NBA has always exactly Tank. The NBA has always taken away a lot of the shit that you see in the NBA wouldn't be here because of the ABA. Ever think about that? But that's a whole nother story. And if you really want to know some shit about that, go subscribe to Two Raw, because he's the historian of the highest order, and he could go way, way, way into detail about that and dig some shit up that y'all guys won't even believe. That nigga be coming with artifacts. You want to talk about facts? He be coming with artifacts. But look, it's been fun chilling with y'all guys, man. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna roll up out of here. TJ Boxing and Sports. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to TJ Boxing and Sports. True Viking. Thank you for pulling up. LA Sports Live. Thank you for pulling up. Make sure you go sub to his channel. Slinky. Uh, YT. Think Tank. ATL. Stand up all day. Big Who. Dion. Theo B. I thank you for pulling up. Wait, what, man? You gotta stop that, man. Thank you for pulling up. And JMJ21. Appreciate y'all support, man. Till then, man, it's Polo Sports Talking ENT, man. I'm gonna get at y'all in a little while.